Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm on the Crew 2. I mean, who knew that I'd actually go back to this game? So, there's two cars that have been added into the game with the October DLC, the October update, and that's this. One of them. I don't understand. Why is this added? Like, this is a car that was already in the game, but we just didn't have the Drift edition of this car. So why is this now added into the game? I don't understand. Anyway, I'm not even going to bother with the R34. However, I will bother with this, which is the first time that we get to see the TVR Griffith in a video game. I haven't actually seen this yet. I've never seen this. I also didn't realize that this came out in 2017. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, TVR Griffith is in the Crew 2 right now. So that's kind of interesting. I really wanted to see what you can do to this specific car. First of all, because it's a modern TVR. It's something that we haven't actually seen from TVR in a long time. A TVR was an absolute monster of a car. Obviously, back in the early 2000s when they were actually making car, the Cigaris was unreal. The Cerber, that was really cool as well. Like, they used to make some really cool cars, and then they just sort of stopped. I think they had some sort of problems with money. I'm pretty sure that's why the company wasn't really as successful as it was before, or maybe it was bought out by someone else. I don't even know. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I do remember, people talking about it. And I think it was Top Gear actually that talked about it that I ended up remembering this from. But now they have a new car, the TVR Griffith, and now it is in the Crew 2, and that's why I wanted to hop back onto this game just to have a look at this car because it's kind of interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and build this thing. I want to see what you can do to it in this game. If you can do, okay, there's some things you can do to it. That's all right. That's just not really that great. That looks really good though. If we're gonna turn this thing into a full-on race car, I'd be definitely down to do that. Wait, do I go with carbon fiber? I don't really know. Nah, I kind of like the colored bumper here. What else do we have here? The inserts or the inside of the headlight turning into the actual car color to match. Don't like that. I do like this though. I love how this is like just basically the equivalent of the Forza wing. Oh, we can go wide body. Oh, okay, I like this. I like it. Or the little vents at the top. Okay, the little vents make it look a lot better than the starter ones. So I think I'm gonna do that, and I will make it wide body. I will make it go a little bit wider. Now for our wheels, I really like these wheels actually. To be completely honest, I really like the way these wheels look. I don't really know if I want to change them now because I want to actually see the way this thing looks like with these wheels. So I'm going to keep those actual rims on. That's kind of cool actually. That's kind of cool having a Union Jack on it. That is kind of cool. I will however change these to carbon fiber because I think they will look a little bit better. Same with our little side skirts. We could change these to carbon fiber. We could have dual exhaust. I think these ones look a lot better than the single exhaust exit at the front. The twin pipes on the side look a little bit better. I wonder if they do come out on the other side as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is a V8, right? For our rear fenders, obviously we can go slightly wide body there as well. For our rear wing, that's just... Is that like legit a wing? Does that actually pop up? See, I kind of want to see now. Ooh, I kind of like that. I kind of like this. The little glass wing. I think I kind of like that. But do we do that or do we make it go full on race car and just give it a gigantic wing? I kind of like this though. I think it looks a little bit more interesting than just adding a big wing up to it. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'll do that. I'll build this nice and clean, but also at the same time, I will make it look a little bit more aggressive. That just looks like the F12 rear end. The F12 TDF. Pretty sure it's the F12 TDF that I'm thinking of. I will put it on though because it looks absolutely brilliant. For our interior color, that is really cool. That gear knob is absolutely gigantic by the looks of things, but the interior looks really good. I don't even know like what to choose for this thing. I'm definitely not gonna go with like a super bright color for this thing. Brown interior for this. I don't really know if I kind of like that. Red. I could go with a red interior. You know what? I'll do that. I'll go with a red interior. If I do go with a red interior, it'll be just the seats, I think. So I'll do something like this. That looks really good. And then red stitching everywhere. And interior material we could change from that to Alcantara, I'm pretty sure. So we'll keep it with Alcantara, and then in the center console we have our, I guess, aluminium. Oh wow, that's actually like some fake wood as well. I'm definitely gonna keep the center one on. The silver looks good. I really like the interior of this. It's actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie, it looks really good. I haven't actually seen like a proper one of these yet. the Griffith. I haven't seen like any proper pictures of the interior or anything like that. Now, for performance-wise, I don't really know what sort of parts I have for this thing. I'm just gonna add whatever the best parts I have at the moment. There's some gold parts, which I probably like all like motorbike parts because that's what I was using to get them. Yeah, you can see like all the leaning parts and stuff like that. But I will pretty much max this thing out. 631 horsepower. Let's see, what else can we do here? Just tires, just give it the best tires, doesn't really make too much of a difference. Alright, 631 horsepower, 226 miles an hour, top speed. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Now, for its color, I mean, I think we have to go with a proper TVR color. I mean, these are the official factory colors that come with this thing. But I think we need to have like a proper like pearlescent type of color for this guy, because I mean, that's what TVR used to be like. Those are the crazy colors that they used to have. And I want to see if this game has them as well. Anodized, is this it? They're close. I actually kind of like these colors, to be honest. They don't look that bad. Oh, here we go. Iridescent colors. Oh, there it is. It's perfect. It's legit just an old TVR. And it has to be the purple. The purple has to be it. The purple has to be it. There you go. That looks brilliant. That looks absolutely brilliant. I like this. So does it have the twin exhaust on the other side as well? That's kind of what I want to see. And also, obviously, I'll go ahead and drive this thing. Because, I mean, that's what we do now. It does. Alright, cool. How do I change view again? Is it right? There we go. It's a little quiet. It's a little bit quiet. I don't know why. It's really weird hopping back onto this game. Coming in from Forza Horizon 4, playing that all the time, and then hopping back onto this game. It's very, very weird. It's not a slow car by all means. I mean, it's alright. The handling physics are so weird. I legit just seen a picture of this on Twitter. And I was like, you know what, I want to try and go on this game and see what this thing is like. I really like the way it looks though. Oh god. I really like the way it looks. It looks like a GTA car. It looks like a TVR, right? But GTA took it and they just made their own car out of it. That's exactly what this reminds me of. That's exactly what this looks like. It just doesn't look like a TVR. Like, just quite like a TVR just yet. But like, it looks like GTA just got it and then they made their own version of the TVR. And that's what this is. That's what this reminds me of. Again, it's not a slow car at all. But it's not like a hypercar, obviously. Tries well. I mean, it's alright. Right. Yeah, I like it. I like the way it looks. I like the way it looks a lot. What do I want to do? It's select, isn't it? Man, I have not played this game in a while. I really have no reason to come back and play this game, to be completely honest with you guys. There's a hypercar race here. Is there any like street races that I can do? Maybe there are, because I haven't actually done everything here. No, that's a hypercar race as well. I think I've done every street race. I don't think they've introduced any. Yeah, I don't think they've introduced any more races for me to be able to do. I'll do a street race. You know what the most annoying thing is though? You know what the really most annoying thing is? Let's change this. Can I change the difficulty to hard? Oh, I have to do it on hard first before I do it. Okay, well, alright, cool. I thought I already did it on hard, but I guess not. Anyway, the most annoying thing about this game is the lack of content. The main reason why I haven't come back onto this game is the lack of content on it. It kind of annoys me, because I really do wish that like this game had more stuff in it. Like they're literally just bringing out like a couple of cars or whatever every month or so. Whereas Forza are bringing out these every week, and it makes me come back onto the game more and more. Whereas this game just feels like it's just dead. I really don't want it to be dead. There's no reason for me to wish like that a game would die out or whatever. There's literally no reason. Like for people that think that I'm just a fanboy or whatever of Forza, it's just not true. It's the same with Need for Speed. I really wanted. Well, I mean, Need for Speed Payback I've made so many videos on, and it was definitely like an unreal game to play, and I can't wait to play the new Need for Speed. But like, it just ran out of content. It's just like the devs stopped developing stuff for the game. They just stopped adding stuff to the game, so it started dying out. It's the same with this game, yeah. I feel like they're taking so long. Oh god, they're taking so long to bring stuff out for the game that it's just it loses its fans. It loses the player base that it had when it was brand new. I mean, if Forza now, if Horizon just has continuous content just coming out every single week, it's just stuff to go back to play. It's like, what's a really good example? Black Ops 3, I think it was, where they're just continuously bringing stuff out for the game. Even through the Call of Duty World War II years, I think they were still bringing out stuff for Black Ops 3. And that's why that game, or like that COD, was just so much more popular than the rest of them. And if games are like that, that's what they should do. That's what developers need to do to make their game popular, to make their game do well, especially if you have a game that's gonna last for 2 years, right? Because that's what pretty much it is. I mean, Need for Speed obviously didn't come out with a game this year. Need for Speed Payback came out in 2017. Now, if we had developers keep their game going for 2 years up until the new game comes out, which is what it should be like. You know, you shouldn't have like a game that you play for about a year and then they take a year break and do absolutely nothing. I mean, obviously I know that they're gonna work on their new game and stuff like that, but they need to plan ahead after the game's release. Like it's what is it called exactly? It's like post-release like content, something like that. But post-release content is what I'm gonna call it in this video. It's something similar to that, but if they, or post-release support, something like that. But games need to have that. If they want to keep their player base, if they want to keep their fans happy, they need to have post-release support. They need to constantly update the game. They need to constantly add new races, new events, even if it's DLC, even if people have to pay for it, because people will end up buying your stuff. No, I definitely think that with DLC for a game, people will definitely spend more money on DLC than they will on the actual game. If the game drops, right, with like 30 euro or whatever, like a brand new game, if people drop at like 30 euro and you get the base game, there's so many more people that will end up buying it, instead of if you buy like full price, like 100 euro or whatever, or 60 euro or whatever the game's normal price usually is. If people buy that and then they get like crap content for the rest of the year, I mean, there's no point. But if you sell a game for cheap, right, 30 euro, let's say, for a brand new game, AAA title game, but then you just continuously release DLC, you continuously release so much content for it, I think people will end up buying the content because they want to play more of the game. They want to do more and more things. It's a better way to get money, in my opinion, is through content instead of getting money through the base game. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that you have to skip out on the base game and not add anything in it, you know, and just have like a very, very basic game. You should definitely have a game that people will be able to play and put some serious hours into it before the DLC is actually necessary. You know what I mean? But I still think that DLC and updates and all that sort of stuff are 100% necessary for a game after it's been fully released. And I think the only people that have done it correctly so far is Rockstar with Grand Theft Auto 5. I think those are like, it's a prime, or Fortnite. I mean, I know I'm bringing Fortnite up again, but I mean, Fortnite are doing the right thing. They're continuously updating the game, constantly. Like, there's new things constantly added into the game. The map is always changing, all that sort of stuff. There's new skins and all that sort of stuff, and that's how they make their money. People just buy the skins because they keep playing the game. They come back because it's constantly changing, it's constantly updating. It's not the same game every single time. It's the same with GTA. The same with GTA. If you look at GTA when it first came out back in 2013, and then you look at GTA now, it's so different. There's so many things, new things added into that game, that it's just completely different. And that's what people need to do. That's what developers need to do, or focus their time a lot on. And that is post-release support and updates and DLC content. Even if it's just updates like GTA. Obviously GTA makes their money through the shark cards and all that sort of stuff, but the actual updates for the game are free. You know, people get their cars. People can like work in game, you know, with the actual money that you can get in game, and you can buy all the cars that they release in the updates. Everybody can have them. I think they're doing such a good job, and there's still a good player base for GTA 5 nowadays. For GTA Online, I should say, not GTA 5. But like they've just done what's right, I guess, like what makes the most sense. And I think more developers, especially car developers, need to do that, so they don't have a year of people just like sort of bashing the game and saying that it's dead. which is what people do. With the Crew 2, for example, right now, it's a dead game. There's no reason for me to come back and play this game. I just wanted to see what this car was like. And that's why I hopped on this game, because I haven't actually seen this car in any video game yet. And yeah, again, like I said, I just wanted to see what it was like. But yeah, I guess that's it from me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video. I guess it was a little bit of a rant type of... Well, it's not really a rant video. It's just sort of explaining my thoughts on how games should really be made. I guess for people to be able to take them seriously and to spend their time on them. But it's an interesting little car, this, and I wanted to hop onto the Crew 2 just to have a look at it. Well, that's it. Again, thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more videos like this on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And again, that's it. See you guys next time. Goodbye.